Hello guys, welcome to our channel Shubhada Group of Education CC. You are watching Satish Physics videos for Karnataka CET and NEET. Look at the problem from magnetism. A current of 2 ampere flows in a long straight wire of radius 2 millimeter. The intensity of the magnetic field on the axis of the wire will be is the question, right? See, uh, the long straight wire. So this is what the wire here. Okay, it has the radius of how much it is. The radius is 2 millimeter. 2 millimeter is given. Okay, so intense magnetic field on the axis of it. So this is what we call it as axis, right? So clearly we have stated that we can easily find out the magnetic field on the perpendicular bisector of this wire, but along the axis the magnetic field is going to be how much? Only 0. And in between on the perpendicular bisector, it must be equal to mu naught divided by 2 pi d. So this is the distance d here, correct? So this is what we have studied. So that's the reason why option D is the right answer. Along its axis the magnetic field is going to be 0. Next problem. A current of 0.1 ampere circulates around a coil of 100 turns and having a radius equal to 5 centimeter. The magnetic field setup at the center of the coil is the question here. Correct? So here in this particular problem, we can solve this problem like this. See, look at this problem solution now. Current I is given as how much? 0.1 ampere, right? And it is the number of the turn is going to be how much? It is 100 turns is given, correct? So and the radius is given by how much? And having a radius equal to, it is 5 centimeter. Okay, so you know that the magnetic field due to a circular coil must be equal to mu naught divided by 4 pi theta in the sense it's a circular coil. That's the reason why it is 2 pi, theta is 2 pi into I divided by the distance or the radius r. This is what we have studied, right? So 2 pi, 2 ones are 2 twos are here. So mu naught is how much? 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7, okay, divided by 2. The current is 0.1 ampere divided by the distance, the radius is how much? 5 centimeter, right? 5 centimeter, 10 to the power of minus 2 into 100 turns, okay. So now what we left with here? 5 ones are 5, 20 here, 2 ones are 2 tens are here. So 10 and 0.1 cancelled here. So left with how much? 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 5 Tesla. Okay. It is Tesla, okay. 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 5 Tesla. So that's the reason why option D is the right answer for this particular question. Move to the next problem now. A long wire carries a steady current. It is bent into a circle of 1 turn and the magnetic field at the center of the coil is B. It is then bent into circular loop of n turns. The magnetic field at the center of the coil will be, okay. See, as you know that the number of turns is going to be how much here? Actually, you know that magnetic field due to circular coil must be equal to mu naught divided by 4 pi into n theta I divided by r. This is what we have studied, right? In first case it was n equal to 1. In second case mu naught divided by 4 pi into n theta I divided by r. So that's the reason why now n is going to be 1, n only, right? So that's the reason why beta dash must be equal to n times beta. So that's the reason, sorry, b not beta, it is b, okay. So that's the reason why option A is the right answer, n times b. Option C is the right answer. Move to the next problem. This is a good problem. In the figure, what is the magnetic field at point O? What is the magnetic field at point O? This is the question at which we need to find out the magnetic field, okay. So magnetic field will be, there are 3 different segments here. This is the first segment, let me take, and this is the second segment, let me take, and this is the third segment, okay. So the magnetic field due to the first segment must be equal to, it is along the axis, the point O is along the axis, that's the reason why it is going to be 0. And B2, that must be equal to, this is the semicircular coil, correct. So that's the reason why mu naught divided by 4 pi into Theta is semicircular. That's the reason why it is pi. Current I is flowing. I divided by R, capital I divided by distance is R now. Okay, so what is the direction of the magnetic field? It is okay. If you use the right hand curl rule, so at that time it is outside. It is outside the paper, or okay. So that's the reason why it is not into the plane of the paper, it is out from the plane of the paper. Okay, so that's the reason why I am taking as out. Okay, so and b3 it's a semi infinite straight wire, so that's the reason why it is mu naught divided by mu naught I divided by 4 pi r. Okay, mu naught I so if you look at the direction again, it is out of the paper. Okay, so if magnetic field b1 is going to be 0, b2 is we do have, and b3 is we have, so that's the reason why the net magnetic field must be equal to b2 plus b3, because the angle between them is 0, so that's the reason why it is b1 b2 plus b3. So that's the reason why mu naught I divided by pi gone 4r plus mu naught I divided by 4 pi r. Okay, so option C is the right answer for this question. Move to the next problem. The magnetic field due to a current carrying circular loop of radius 3 cm at a point on the axis at a distance 4 cm from the center is it is 54 microtesla. Correct. So this is what this is 54 microtesla. What will be its value at the center of the loop? Okay, so please go to the synopsis of what I have given here. In the synopsis we have given that B magnetic field at the center to the magnetic field at the along the axis, that must be equal to 1 plus x square divided by r square whole to the power of 3 by 2. Okay, so we need to calculate the magnetic field at the center, that must be equal to magnetic field along the axis is given as how much? It is 54 microtesla, 54 microtesla into 1 plus x square. X is the distance along the axis, right? Along the axis, that is what, 4 centimeter square divided by 3 centimeter square whole to the power of 3 by 2. Okay, so that's the reason why it is 54 micro into how much? It is 1 plus 16 divided by 9 whole to the power of 3 by 2, that is equal to 54 micro into how much? It is 25 divided by 9 whole to the power of 3 by 2. So this is equal to 54 micro into 25 is 5 square and it is 3 square, correct, whole to the power of 3 by 2. Now 2 gone, we left with how much? 125 divided by 27 into 54 micro. Okay, 54 27 ones are 27 2s are 125 is 250, right? So this how much it is? 125 2 set, this is 250 microtesla is the right answer. 250 microtesla. Option A is the right answer for this particular question. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do subscribe, share, as well as like this video if you like it. Okay, so if you have any doubts, just make your comment on the comment box so that I can help you with. Thank you very much and wish you all the best for your examinations. Good luck.